Hi everyone, I'm Deepika Trehan. Welcome to our web series called Diva is a Mindset. Today we have someone really special, a Corporate Diva 2019 winner. She is a senior marketing executive in one of the top FMCG organizations. Believes hugely in giving back, hence interacts with a lot of budding professionals in the field of marketing, and yes, has a little inclination towards diversity and inclusion as well. Indeed, a loaded person, and a complete pleasure to welcome Dola Haldar. Hi, Dola.
Hi, Deepika. Thank you so much for having me over.
Completely my pleasure. And let's get started, Dola. I mean, we've known each other for a while now, but there's just so many things about you that really intrigue me. And I'd like to start with one thing. Tell me something, going back the years as a marketer, what is that one thing you really hold close to your heart, which even today translates as a guiding light to younger professionals?
That's a wonderful question, Deepika. Thank you for that. Well, I've been into business for 8 years now, a little over 8 years. And, the organization I work with is my first professional organization. So I joined them straight out of college. And you know how most MBAs are, and I was one of them, that the first thing that you want to do in marketing is to make ads, to meet celebrities, to be writing scripts, to be meeting directors and making films. But, one advice that I hold true to myself, and I would want to give anybody who would ask me, about one tip, is that marketing really starts much, much before marketing. For me, advertisements happened 5 years after I was in the core business of marketing. For me, marketing really started when I was in frontline sales. I had a team of 6 direct reportees, about 40 distributors, and we would hit the ground running every day, going shop by shop, sitting and looking at what consumers pick up, how retailers react to different brands. And those really were the formative years of my understanding of what marketing is. Today, when, in the luxurious spans of office, when we sit and work together on the same advertisements, I think my basics from those days really put me in a far more comfortable position to be able to do a better job. So yeah, one advice from me to all the budding professionals who aspire to be great marketers will be to not start with marketing. Start with sales, get your hands dirty, and then that learning is going to be with you a lifetime.
That's really insightful. Wonderful. How basic is that, but yet so powerful. But tell me something, being a marketer, right? What are the challenges the current times of COVID are posing to you and fellow marketers as well?
Sure. I think uncertainty has now become an overexploited word. I think it's hitting each and every profession. Specific to marketing, the uncertainty that COVID has brought in, I think, is understanding the consumer insights now, understanding the consumer psyche now. To give you a perspective, we at our organization are kind of going closer to our consumers far more than earlier. We are, with the help of our agency partners, unlayering what the consumer is thinking right now. How are their priorities changing in life? What are their mindsets, and what are the big things that are worrying them, and which are posing a challenge to them right now? Because from those core insights and from those core challenges and from those new priorities will emerge the brand proposition, will emerge the brand communications. So I think this is what almost every marketer colleague that I speak to today is doing. Reading and understanding the newer challenges of the consumer. It's almost like meeting a new set of consumer now. Because I was picking up something the other day and I read that 21 days of someone doing something constantly, it almost becomes a habit.
True.
And all of us, the entire country has been into this new normal for much more than 21 days now, which essentially means that newer habits would have culled out. And which effectively means that the brands will have to answer to those habits in a new way. That's what we are doing. That's what COVID's doing to us. But it's interesting. It's interesting to be on the toes. It's interesting to be unraveling this new demon. And it's interesting to be, putting all of that to work and to use.
True. I mean, absolutely. Like you said, we're all going to be a newer version of our own selves, and of course, the work that we'd had to, kind of put forward. Um, Tell me
Yeah.
something, Dola. Besides marketing, I know you're really passionate about marketing, but what's your other passion besides marketing?
Well, I think you touched it very briefly in your intro, Deepika. My work outside of core marketing is a lot to do with helping the whole cause of having a better, diverse, and included team, a better, diverse, and included environment and society all around us. I strongly feel towards it, not just because it's a good thing to do, but it is the right thing to do. And I have, reaped the benefits of having a diverse and included team, not just at work, but even at my personal life. I have seen better results coming out of diverse teams, of diverse minds working together. So I make it a point to work consciously towards it. And one way I do it is to make sure that this agenda is a part of my you know, everyday routine. Because otherwise, as professionals, and not being paid for this, avocation part of it, it typically more often than not kind of lags behind. So I, very, very frequently volunteer for this work, both in the organization that I work with and a lot of organizations outside, and obviously yours being one of them, at the Health of Women Forum and the Corporate Diva platform there. I strongly feel that the start of this entire journey lies at recognizing the differences, recognizing that yes, men and women and the other sets of diverse team are different. And having recognized those differences, it's only after that you start appreciating that what those differences really, come on. So yeah.
Yeah, so that's again very insightful, and we get to, of course, through this interaction, we did get to understand a little bit of your inclination towards DNI. But is that what got you to Corporate Diva? What did really get you to Corporate Diva, and how's it been as an experience?
Well, I'll be very honest, Deepika. I was introduced to Corporate Diva by a very close friend. I wasn't, and Corporate Diva at that time. I mean, we're talking about a year and a half, ago. Earlier, when Corporate Diva was largely a South India-based platform, so I had heard about that from very good word of mouth coming in from a couple of friends, and then I picked a lot of information about the platform online. I had honestly joined it as as a competition that I didn't want to win, as a resume tag that I want to take away with me. That was my footing into the platform. But 3 days of the platform and about a week of the prior enrichment that all of us went through, when I walked out of the platform, I don't think the title that I won was what stayed with me. I think what's really stayed with me was the fact that I had met this bunch of madly passionate women who really, really want to make a difference in the field of diversity and inclusion, and who've been doing great work at it for some time. This also became a cohort for me who I could reach out even otherwise and in general in life. So many number of times I have picked up the phone on you, discussing things that are worrying me, discussing plans that I have for future, and likewise with so many other tribe members. So I think for me, Corporate Diva is not really that one tag that you get for your resume. That probably now is the 10th or the 11th element in the entire list. I think it's much more of the camaraderie and the group that we've now together become, wherein you could reach out to for help, advice, learning, sharing, and growing. A tribe really of like-minded women. Yeah.
And you've been contributing really, really actively into the development of this entire program. So, a big thank you for that and for all your efforts with the tribe and Corporate Diva as a program itself. That brings us to the end of this interaction, Dola. It was so wonderful. I'm sure we can just go on and on chatting, but it was just so wonderful catching up briefly. And, yes, COVID times are challenging for all of us. It's wonderful to see how you're investing in yourself and investing in reskilling, upskilling, and taking it all in a positive stride. More power to you, and thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Jessica. Lovely interacting. Lovely interacting. Thank you.